So we've got reading out an email. If you're a Liam Payne fan, you're really going to enjoy this video. Basically, got an email from a person who is in Liam Payne's group in the bubble, the roadie tech people. I won't disclose who it was because they asked me to keep it confidential. They mentioned that Liam was definitely loved his party drugs. He was a big coke head. He also used anabolic steroids. Now, I think the media will probably get with this and then go, oh, he overdosed on anabolic steroids, but that's not the case, all right? But the one thing, this person who wrote me is a long-time viewer of mine, and they said Liam was scared of sugar. He would, like, have a bit of fruit, and then he'd be like, no sugar, and, yeah, and yo-yo. And she said, or they said that, you know, he had crazy mood swings. He was up and down, and just like, you know, she's always thinking, like, just get some sugar in there. And whenever she would mention that, he would just fucking say, bullshit, sugar's bad, you know, blah, blah, blah. The usual stuff. All right. So let's get into it. Liam Payne, One Direction. Everyone knows One Direction. You know, the gang. And again, I don't follow boy bands, but the music's everywhere. So the music follows you. That's how viral they are. All right. And people say, yeah, it's just manufactured music. Cool. Yeah, whatever. This story is about Liam and how it can, you know, help your life or someone in your life you might want to be helping. So Liam Payne, fuck, where do we even start? Where do we even start? Liam Payne. Imagine how much pussy or rod he would get, whatever you're into, cool. But imagine, or let's say, how much sex he would get. His sexual partner selection. All right? Unlimited. How much money he's got. He's got more money than he could sensibly spend in multiple lifetimes. Okay? He is in the 0.001% of the planet in terms of money, assets in the bank. Okay? Financial assets. So people out there chasing fame and money and sexual partner variety and thinking that's going to make them happy. It will make you happy in moments. All right? Trust me. You know? It will make you happy in moments, but it won't make you won't create sustained happiness. It won't create drive and real loving purpose to start the day. It'll be more out of like, I want more money, I want more fame, I want to conquest that, you know? And that's fine and cool, but it won't keep you happy, all right? Understand that success in that area, money, fame, variety, sexual variety, that's cool, fun, yeah, a lot, but won't make you happy. And a lot of people who get that kill themselves. Robin Williams, Liam Payne, etc., etc. Now, Liam Payne fell down. Did he jump? We don't know. But either way, when you're taking that much drugs and you're in a balcony area, you understand the risks. Like, he wasn't 15, he was 30, 31, okay? He's got a kid, you know, he's got responsibilities. But he's like, fuck it. Oh, my feelings are hurt. Let's get high. And boom. And that's what happens. This all stems, all right, from fear of sugar or insufficient sugar. Now, I lose everyone when I say that. But people, this is a mistake people make. We see a crash and we go, oh my God, this is terrible. This is terrible. Yes. Okay, that's one part of the situation. This is terrible. This is bad. But why did the crash happen? Why did Liam get into drugs at such a level of abuse? Okay? Why? Why? When you ask why in life, you become a detective and a forensic for answers, you start looking for patterns. If this person does that, then this adds to that. Well, I don't want that, so I won't do that. Okay? He's got the looks. He's a good-looking lad. Got the money, got the fame, got the connections, social approval. Dude walks down the street, flocked. Liam, can I get a selfie, man? Oh my God, Liam, can I get on my knees? And, you know, like, that's his reality. And he was still so depressed. Why was his serotonin so low? People who abuse cocaine and stimulants and drugs in general, people like Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan, you know, off the top of the head, famous people of influence. Why do they all have one thing in common? Low serotonin, low dopamine. these people, they all fear sugar. We got the confirmation. Liam Payne feared sugar. Joe Rogan fears sugar. Jordan Peterson fears sugar. They fear the carbohydrate. Okay? So when you fear carbohydrate, you don't eat enough. And then your serotonin is always deficient. It's insufficient to keep a sustained grip on shit. So you feel bad, and then you feel bad, and then you feel bad, and then someone says, hey, man, have some Coke. Glass of Coca-Cola even. Oh, caffeine. Oh. Starts with that. Coca-Cola. And then becomes, you know, dexamphetamine. Then it becomes a coffee and tea and stuff. So, and then it goes to the party drugs. Oh, my God. And then the first time I hit some cocaine, you're like, oh, whoa, yeah, boy. Yeah, give me up. Cocaine, well, Australia, we consume more cocaine. If we're not, we're top 3 of per capita on the planet. All right, we love our cocaine in Australia. Cops do it here, judges do it, lawyers do it, crooks do it, models do it, athletes do it, housewives do it, kindergarten teachers do it, kids are doing it. Cocaine runs Australia. If you know, you know. And so what happens, why does someone like myself, I've used cocaine, but why didn't I become an addict? Because I love sugar, all right? It's not self-discipline. Back when I did cocaine a long time ago, I was a sugar addict, and I still am a sugar addict today. So when I had cocaine, I was like, fuck yeah, I'll see what the fuss is about. But I understood, yeah, it's not that healthy for you. Fries your dopamine. I've got it a couple of times, and then, yeah, nah, you know, versus, nah, yeah. I was like, yeah, nah, thanks anyway. Okay, tried it, done it, it's cool. But why do some people get hooked on it and some people don't? The main fucking reason is sugar consumption. Because when your sugar consumption is solid and you go to a party and someone's like, hey, man, do you want a line? Bump. You're like, yeah, no, yeah, oh, man. No, actually, no, no. Thanks anyway. Or you might, okay, it's a Saturday, I can do it. And then you don't crave it the next day. Because next day you're back on the lollies, back on the fruit, back on the gummies, back in your jam, rice crackers. Serotonin's up. Dopamine's up. But when you fear carbohydrate like Liam Payne did, all right, when you fear sugar like Liam did, and Anthony Bourdain and all these people did, then you really rely on drugs. And when you rely on cocaine for serotonin and dopamine boost, you're fucked. Because those drugs, they just give you such a high, and then the crash. And your dopamine and serotonin go to abnormally low levels. Levels that you're not designed to deal with. All right? So unless you have a strong sugar consumption intake coming in, when you try these drugs, you're fucked. You're fucked because you're going to get addicted to them. All right? And you're going to go to rehab, and you're going to have family and friends, everyone around you saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you'll be stealing shit from them, or if you're a celebrity, just blowing heaps of cash on shit. And you're like, I don't know what's going on. I can't stop. And same goes for alcohol. All right? Alcohol is the same thing. It's just a drug that will replace that serotonin and dopamine. And I actually say alcohol is worse because alcohol's so encouraged. Have a drink. Have a drink. Hey, Grandma, do you mind if I have some beers? Yeah, no worries. Hey, Grandma, do you mind if I do a bit of blow in the back toilet? What? You know, alcohol's the worst because it's so encouraged. What's 18, mate? 18, mate. Let's get fucking shit-faced, cunt. You know? So alcohol's really bad like that. And that's why you always see the keto carnivore group, the full sugar phobics, they love their alcohol. They need their alcohol. And alcoholics is rife in that community. Let's bring it back to Liam, though. Cocaine is just, you know, so, but no one's talking about this, man. No one's talking about this. What the media will do is they'll probably push it on the anabolic steroids. Oh, he used anabolic steroids and it created psychosis and he jumped. No. The reason why anabolic steroids, now I've had extensive history of taking them myself, Tren, Deca, D-Bol, Winstrol, Test, Propionate, Cypionate, Decanoate, Undecanoate, you know, all the things, Enanthate, blah, blah, blah. Tren. These things, especially Tren, can create such a strong cortisol spike because these anabolic steroids, they suck sugar from your diet into your muscles. And your muscles, literally, the next day, after maybe 50 or 100 milligrams of Tren, your delts pop if you're lean, and you can see it. The sugar just goes, sucks. The sugar and water sucks into your muscle, all right? And people guys, protein, protein. No, it's sugar and water. And what its trend, especially trend, is it just sucks extra sugar, extra water into the muscle, okay? And so what happens if you're on these very, very powerful anabolic steroids and you don't consume enough jelly beans or fruit or shake, just sugar, 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 and you start to get hypoglycemic and your serotonin and dopamine's going down, your cortisol is going right up, then that's when the roid rage comes in, especially with tren. How many men and women are in prison because of shit they did on tren when they got hangry? But what we do is we blame the drugs. We blame the tren and the steroids. And yeah, that's part of it. But plenty of people, myself included, we use these compounds. We don't go crazy. Why is that? Because we're fucking sugar understanders. We love the sugar. We understand how important sugar is for the human. I get a lot of native wildlife in all the time. You know, possums, lorikeets, parrots, you know. And the first thing I do is I put them in a cage with some fresh air, sunshine, shadow, unlimited water, and unlimited sugar source. I put sugar in water. I give them fruit. I just give them a variety of sugars, okay, and leave them alone. And the recovery rate is fucking off the charts, okay? And sugar is the main part of it, because sugar lowers the cortisol. When the cortisol is lower, the immune system can work better. The recovery can repair and stuff can go in, okay? So giving that sugar to the organism, because possums are sugar animals, parrots are sugar animals, etc. It just works amazing. And same with humans as well. What happens when we rescue someone in the wilderness? What's the first thing that happens? They grab you, put you on a stretcher, boom, sugar injection into that arm. Sugar and water, okay? Boom, we test for blood sugar, all right? Someone's comatose out on fentanyl, Narcan, and then boom, a sugar pop, a sugar injection, okay? So when we fear sugar, why do we even fucking fear sugar? Why do we even fear sugar? Jamie Oliver, Robert Lustig, Joe Rogan, you know, Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, all these influencers out there are being pushed out there, and what they all have in common, they all promote anti-sugar, okay? All of them. Human, just Diary of a CEO, whatever, all the influencers, whatever comes up on TikTok, big mainstream influencers that were just pushed out by the algorithm, they all promote various different things. What they all have in common, sugar is bad. Sugar is bad. So when you think sugar is bad, you consume more caffeine, more cocaine, more meat, more machines, more oil. You drive your car because you're fucking so tired you can't walk or ride. You use the elevator versus the steps. You consume more. You're more depressed because your serotonin and dopamine is lower because you fear sugar. So you want to buy more shit. You know what I mean? And that, I mean, yeah, I make money on people buying more shoes, but I'm just saying, the way out of depression, and what is depression? Depression, chemically, biochemistry-wise, by the biochemical pathway, depression is caused primarily by low serotonin, low dopamine. Sustained depression, where you're like, okay, I should be getting, okay, I've grieved enough, I've done this, but I should be getting over this, but I'm not. I'm stuck here. I'm bogged down in depression. Why? Your serotonin and your dopamine is just too fucking low for you, okay? Not for me, but for you. Oh, well, I need to go to a doctor and get some drugs that boost my serotonin. Oh, now those drugs made me fat, my dick doesn't work. Oh, shit, now I'm extra depressed because my girlfriend's fucking Chad down the road. Yeah, you know what I mean? Always look for the cause. Don't worry about treating the symptom. Look for the cause of it. My serotonin is low, my dopamine is low, primarily because I don't eat enough sugar. And this is where people go, no, that's not true, Harley. That's not true. You've got a fuzzy hat. This can't be true. And then they go, nah, click off, unsubscribe, bye-bye. And they live a life of fucking misery. They live a life of less than they could be just because that simple fucking thing. When you don't have enough sugar, you can't go to bed early at night because your cortisol stays up. So you're at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, midnight, 2 a.m. I can't fucking sleep. Oh, something's wrong with me. I got insomnia, doc. Okay, here's some fucking, what we're going to give you. What's a highly expensive drug that costs fuck all to make and I can sell for modafinil. Let's give you a script for modafinil. All right, let's try other stuff first. Let's just fucking cocktail you up of all the shit that doesn't fucking work. And if it does work, there's a lot of side effects. Well, we'll give you another drug for the side effects. You know what I mean? Money, money. So when you remove sugar, you spend so much more money. You know, I can live for free. I do live for free most of the time. Okay? Because I'm running on sugar. Sugar, $1, $2 a kilo. That's my staple diet. I add in the fruit for the micronutrition, add in some vegetables, rices, the starches. Boom. Lean all the time. Energy all the time. People, your life is energy. People wake up, coffee, and they're still fucking asleep. Now, I don't know, not meaning here to judge people, make you feel bad about yourself. I'm here to fucking help. Yes, I'm obnoxious. Yes, I've got a punchable face. Yes, I'll come across as like an arrogant, smug dickhead. Yeah, I get that. I'm not disagreeing with you. But I'm here to help you, okay? Understand that. So Liam Payne had the fame, had the money, had the sexual selection, had the kid, still fucking mad depressed. Low serotonin, low dopamine. Money won't fix that. Having a kid won't fix that. Even having life purpose can bring you up a bit. But if your diet is devoid in sugar, you just stop giving a fuck. Perfect example. If you want to see this personified, Google up your city, whatever city you live in. Do you live in Paris? Do you live in Sydney? Do you live in Tokyo? Wherever. Look up when the next marathon is, all right? Go to that marathon, all right? Get up early. Just get a chair, bring your carb, bring some water, bring a videotape, a phone, and watch people. Record them as they're coming past. The fastest bunch out there, and just watch how effortlessly they go. Yeah, they're full of drugs, cool, but there's some of the bunch as well. They're full of drugs, but they're forgetting they get enough sugar. And instead of running 2 hours 10 or whatever, they're running 2 hours 30 or 2 hours 40 or even 3 hours. But they should be out the front. But they bonk, they ran out of sugar. And watch them. Their serotonin and dopamine is boom through the floor. Try and talk to them and just see how weak, and they'll probably tell you to fuck off, or like, no, sorry, or they'll just ignore you, just walk straight past you. When otherwise, they'll be like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'm doing the run today, and yeah, I'm from blah, blah. They don't give a fuck. But they've trained so hard for the marathon. They've maybe traveled for it. They've sacrificed for it. But they ran out of sugar. And now their serotonin and dopamine is so low, they just can't give a fuck, okay? And they're trained athletes. And then wait there for the 4-hour runners, the 5-hour runners, the 6-hour runners, the pure sugar haters back in the pack, and they'll be pepped up on the most stims. The 5-hour marathoners take way more drugs in terms of milligrams than the absolute front runners, all right? This is facts. They're taking like, 100 mil Dexies or 500 milligram of fucking modafinil and shit, Crazy dosages at the back. Because and in terms of a year consumption of drugs, the 5-hour marathoners take way more, all right? If you know, you know. Because their diet is so devoid in sugars, they're just literally running on drugs, but they're not running, they're walking a 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour marathon, okay? Crazy, all right? So that's how you see it personified, all right? When the body runs out of sugar, boom, you stop giving a fuck. You're done. You're done. And it's nature's way of saying, hey, buddy, carb the fuck up, all right? And then you get some sugar back in, and within this 10 seconds, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you're like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. Who was that? Who was that? Never let yourself get hangry, right? Always have some sugar in. Guys, you ever had a woman in your life, mum, sister, girlfriend, whatever, side chick, PMS comes in the week before her period comes. She needs more sugar than ever. And if she doesn't get it, those PMS, it's like being on trend. Yeah. I say it's probably worse than trend. The moods of relationships can be just destroyed on that PMS vibe. If the guy doesn't understand what's happening, because he'll take it personally, think, man, this bitch doesn't care at all. She doesn't care about nothing. She's hormones all over the place. Dopamine low, serotonin low. The body's chewing up more sugar than normal, okay? Red blood cells are getting pumped out. The body's like, we need more sugar. Red blood cells are leaving the body. We're bleeding out. We need more sugar. Red blood cells, we run on sugar. Get us more sugar in, please. So if that sugar doesn't come in, that PMS is even hardcore. More hardcore, okay? So there's so many everyday examples, but nobody is talking about this. Why? People don't know. Or people who do know don't want to get the hate, the backlash, because sugar is a social pariah. Whatever religion you believe in, we don't care about that, but sugar's the enemy. Sugar is the enemy. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Sugar is bad. Anyone talks about sugar in a good light, boom, cancelled. Even Dr. McCullough recently he's changed his mind on sugar. He's like, sugar's fucking awesome. And look at his energy. The dude's like he's on coke. He's like, yeah. But back in the day, McCullough's like, hey, it's Joe here, McCullough, and you shouldn't eat sugar. I used to be a decent marathon runner, and then I quit sugar, and then I quit running. Running quit me, and now he's like, let's go. But I read the comments on John McCullough stuff. Oh, I can't listen to this guy. I can't take him seriously if he says sugar's good. The Joe's got so much money now, he's realising, hang on, who gives a fuck? And his wife, his girl, Elizabeth, she's a big fan of mine. And she's high carb, and she's looking amazing. So he's thinking, actually, hang on. Yeah, actually, there's billions of people out there who are lean on sugar. And they're happy. Okay, let's go with that. Isn't it amazing? Liam Payne. Fame, money, sexual selection, financial security. Got a kid. Boom, wanted to end his life. Did his crazy shit. Person living in the Philippines on $1 a day, and their job is literally sweeping the shit out of overflowing public toilets. And you give that person $1. Hey, bro, $1. I like your energy. Oh, Joe, thanks, man. Yeah, high five. Oh, your hands got full of shit. Maybe next time. Oh, okay, sorry. Flicking the shit off. But that bro, the shit sweeper in the toilets, unplugging the fucking sewers, man, with the most fucking rancid shit you could. He's fucking grateful, man. All right? How does that work? Because that motherfucker, in a nice way, his diet, he wakes up, he's eating rice and sugar and fruit, full sugar Cokes. Dude's never touched cocaine. He's having full sugar Fantas and stuff. But now that's changing in the Philippines because the anti-sugar message is coming in, and the Filipinos, the Pinays and the Pinoys, are getting fatter and sicker than ever before, unfortunately. But that Filipino spirit is still there so far. But with the avoidance of sugar, that Filipino spirit will, unfortunately, pass on. Because life is meant to be sweet. Everybody wants to be called sweet, especially women. Oh, you're my sugar plum. You're such a sweet girl. Hey, sugar girl. Hey, sweetie. Hey, honey. No girl wants to be called, hey, fatty. Hey, protein chunk. You know what I mean? Wow, you're like my protein shake. You look like a protein shaker. No girl wants to be associated with fat and protein. Wow, you look like you eat a lot of protein. You got like a big torso. Wow, girl, your arms are huge. Like, how much protein are you eating? No girl wants that. Yet what the girls do on TikTok, I want to get skinny arms. How much protein should I eat? What? You want to get big, fat, meat hock arms? Eat more protein. You want to have a stern, spiteful, serious face all the time and monotone like what I've learned? Then eat more protein. You want to blow your gut out and have bad bacteria proliferate in your body? Then eat more protein, especially animal protein. If you want to get fat like a sumo person, then eat the fat grams that the sumos eat every day. And sumos always skip breakfast. To gain the fat, to gain the bulk, you need to skip breakfast because that slows down your metabolism. There's X factors there. It's crazy, but the solutions are so simple. Sugar, our egos cannot, our Dunning-Kruger egos cannot handle the answer. No. I've seen a psychiatrist who went to Harvard. I read a study from Oxford. You know what? The Harvard psychiatrist and the Oxford psychiatrist on the fucking goey on the weekend, blowing lines at the fucking strippers club, all right? They're fucking depressed too, all right? Look at the average doctor's mortality rate. Rates of cancer, depression, suicide, type 2 diabetes. Exactly the same as our everyday Joe here. What's going on there? And then look at the cancer, diabetes, obesity, suicide rates of the slim, lean Asians, Africans, Indians who eat a traditional, mostly plant-based diet and a bit of activity around here. it's a lot lower mortality rate, okay? High mortality rate dying from motorbike accident, yeah, you know? But otherwise, the lifestyle diseases, fucking a lot lower than your average doctor who went to Harvard, man. Cardiologists die as much as the average citizen in terms of heart disease and heart attack. Cardiologists, okay? Because they believe the same stuff in nutrition the average person does. So there's genetic factors, yes, but genetics is like the gun, and our lifestyle and our choices is the bullet and the trigger. So we're all born with guns on the table, but our lifestyle and our choices, racking the bullet in, racking it up, pulling off the safety, picking it up, boom, boom, firing the trigger. Diet, choices. Choices in life. So that's the thing. That's why if you're going to use drugs, if you want to experiment with drugs, I don't recommend doing that. But some drugs obviously are safer than others. Cocaine, you know, yeah, okay. Fentanyl, no way. But then again, today's cocaine is fucking laced with fentanyl. So you can't even trust coke anymore. Fuck that. That's fucked. So did Liam get some cocaine that was laced with fentanyl and he's like staggering around, balcony, boom. That's a fucking strong possibility. So kids, fuck it all now because you can't trust coke. I was almost recommending it. I'm thinking, actually, no, you can't. Because the shit's cut with fentanyl now. Fuck, that's fucked. You can't even do coke anymore because it's got fucking fentanyl in it, possibly. That's fucked. Damn. Bring back the 90s. There you go. So someone said, would you try coke again? And I'm like, well, it's been over 20-something years. Only if it was like from a fucking lab, government, you know, like something you could really trust. Because the chance of it being fentanyl, ain't going there. Fuck that. Not worth it. But then again, I don't even crave the coke. It's been decades. Because I'm living Sugar Mountain life. And that's the best feeling ever. I was always on the pursuit. How can I feel the drug high, or close to that high, but without the crash? What brings me that? Bike racing, high intensity running, cycling, time trials, times in nature, sex, fruits, sugars, rice, carbohydrate lifestyle, time in nature, purpose, helping the environment. That gives me that dopamine rush and that sense of purpose every day, where I'm excited to start the day. And I'm disciplined to stop at night to go, I need to get some sleep here because I want to keep going all fucking night. All right. But then if I do that, the next day I won't be as productive. Okay. Oh, that's just bipolar. Yeah, whatever, call it. I'll take that. Energy? Crazy energy? I'll fucking take that. So I fuel my lifestyle with enough sugar and water and sleep so I can live my dream life. Every day I wake up excited, man. I am fucking itching to pull the blinds open, to grab the phone. What's going on? Let's roll. Let's contribute. Let's help. Let's create changes here. I'm fucking stoked every single day to do that. At night time, I'm like, turn it off. Come on, shut down. We got to stop. We got to get some sleep. Got to restore and rest. That's the struggle. My biggest struggle, emotion-wise, is like turning off at night time. I've got the carbs in. I can sleep. As soon as I lay in bed, boom, within 30 seconds to a minute, I am sleeping, snoring, dead, staggered, done. All right, if I just go to the bed, boom, I am out. But I'll often be falling asleep on my computer. That's why sometimes people are like, what did you write me last night? You just cut off mid-sentence, man. My computer ran out of battery, or whatever, you know, like, that's my reality. But that cannot happen without the sugar consumption. I always eat every single day, whether I'm active or not. If I'm awake, I always eat unlimited sugar. I always take in as much water. Okay, so I'm pissing clear every 2 hours. I get unlimited sleep, and ideally, early nights are the game changer. You go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock, my friends, your motivation next day pisses over fucking cocaine, for sure, okay? Look at all the people who use cocaine and steroids that get fuck all done because they go to bed too late at night, okay? If there's one thing you can change, you're not going to have sugar, okay? You're going to suffer. All the flavors you could have, you choose salty and bitter, okay? But go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock. do that. Oh, I can't do that. It's too early. That's right. Because you avoid sugar. That's right. But how the fuck are you going to sleep? Oh, still knocks. Oh, yeah, great. Now you're fucked. Now you're going to fuck your hormones. So all these drugs people take, they just, I see it, especially with young people. We get so entitled these days, don't we? I don't feel good. I got a doctor. I'm going to take some drugs. Oh, that drug gives me side effects. I got a doctor. I'm going to take some more drugs. Oh, they've got more side effects. And they end up these fucking massive balloons of like a big water bag of like pharmaceuticals. There's 0 veins. And they go and do a blood test or whatever. The nurse is like, where's the fucking vein? The nurse is like stabbing it like an ice pick. I can't find any veins here. Literally, ask the nurses. They're like, the person's arm's so fat and edemic, we can't even fucking find a vein. Look at that. Boom. Not even warmed up and got veins popping. That's the deal. So the drugs have a time and place for sure, but less drugs is better, man. For sure. Anyway, sugar is key. Liam Payne, rest in peace. Man, it's a great reminder. It's a tragedy. And we always got to look at why does something happen. Always ask the why. People get stuck in that grieving because they put so much importance on pain, nothing else. And when we value something more than the pain, then we'll find a better way of living. But some people just, all they value is the drama and the pain. And that's all they have. That's what gives them the energy, the dopamine hit, okay? And that's a really, really bad place to be in. And then you take drugs and you feel worse and you get really stuck in that rut and you live on this really low dopamine serotonin vibe and your life's fucking cooked, all right? The way to get out of pain is find something. When you value something more than the pain, then you will find something more than the pain, all right? You start to go into purpose and happiness and all these things. What we value the most is what we drive towards, okay? For me, it's contribution. What lets me contribute the most? Okay, social media. How can I put out more content and have energy? Okay, carbohydrate, sugar, water, sleep. Okay, and then boom, compounds from that. I like having air in my tires. That's why I pump them up every single day.